Oh my goodness. It's been a long time since I've done live. Can y'all hear me okay? Aloha. All right. Does that thumbs up mean that you can hear me? Okay, great. All right. Perfect. So I am going to give you a quick preview. Please feel free to jump in if you have any questions. So the pieces, if you haven't shopped with me before, they are all numbered so that you can find them easier in the shop Restock. And I'm going to go in order, and I'm going to save this video so that you can watch it later, unless I mess that up. In the past, I have done lives and not saved them successfully, so we'll see how that goes. All right. So, this is number 1. Little cookie jar. There you go. And it's not going to go this slow. I'm just going to spend a little bit extra time on the more detailed pieces. Number 2. Hi. Little tire swing. All right. Number 3. Number 4. So this is the only one I have like this. I am so excited about these little sugar jars. And I'll hopefully have more in the future, but this is the only one for now. Thank you. I'm really excited about this one. It's very small. It's a little bit smaller than a mug, so it'd be good for sugar. Basically, that's probably all you'd want to use it for. Unless, it could also be a salt jar, I guess. 1 of 2 teapots. This is number 5. Oh, and the last one was number 4. All the unicorns. This one is very exciting. I spent way too long sculpting this little kiln on top, but I think it was probably worth it. And that is number 6. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, what technique do I use for my spouts? They used to be hand built but with a slab, but now they are slip cast. I worked with Shannon Tovey. I will tag her. Oh wait. I think that's her Instagram. I'm not sure. Anyway, I worked with her to slip cast my spouts. She made me some molds because I'm not very good at that. So, again, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Another look at this. Yeah, no problem, Lydia. And if you want to check out Shannon's work, just send me a DM and I'll make sure that I send you the correct handle. So now onto vases. Oh, sorry. Gonna give y'all motion sickness. Camper vase. This is number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10, number 11, number 12. So this is like a smallish serving bowl. Little radish inside. Number 13, another smallish serving bowl. Probably like a good fruit bowl. Thanks, Bob. These both are bigger serving bowls. Sorry, and this is number 12 and number 13. I'm so excited about the studio bowl. This is number 14. And it has pets all over it. Dog number 1, dog number 2, a little goldfish, a cat, another dog, another dog cat. I'm not sure what that one on the left is. The one on the right is definitely a cat. Critter of your choosing. A little rib inside, and the bottom is special. So again, that is number 14. Number 15, the inside is my favorite. Lots of polka dots. This one is like fall camping. Little pumpkin, because people bring pumpkins while they're camping all the time. Little picnic. Another little picnic scene with 2 mugs and a pumpkin. All right. So on to the side plates. I'm gonna park you for a second. Thank you, Olivia. So we've got a lot of side plates. No dinner plates in this one. I will have more side plates and dinner plates in the next restock. So let's see what order this is in. Okay. Number 16. Number 17. Number 18. This one I'm very, very excited about. It is so bright. Maybe too bright, but I'm good with it. The horse lover. Don't worry, I've got some horse themed things coming for you in the future, Olivia. All right. So that was 18. Bear with me, I got out of order. Got distracted. This is 19. And this is made in a series, so there's two, 19 and 20. Another pair made in a series, so 22 and 21. And then, okay, 23. This is the one studio side plate, and it's a little bit bigger than the rest of the side plates, so if you plan to order them in a set, be mindful of that. Although, if you ever order a set from me, I always recommend ordering from me directly rather than like piecemeal from shop updates, because then I can make sure they stack really nicely. Whereas if you get them like one at a time from a shop update, they're more likely to evolve and just be a little bit different. So this is 24 and 25. I almost kept this one from my mom because I know she's gonna love it. She's the one that made me do alien pieces. But don't worry, I'll make her her very own for Christmas. All right. So next we have some ring dishes. These are also made in a series. So yeah, my mom's got some good ideas. She's also an artist. 26 and 27 under the same listing. 28 and 29. I know that is a weird sentence. My mom made me do it. 30 and 31. So these little ring dishes are good for, I get a lot of questions what people use them for, and I really use mine for everything. Hold tea bags, hold my rings, little chocolates and treats. They make really good gifts for like White Elephant or whatever those like holiday parties are called, where you have to like bring a gift. Okay. So this is the first time with these new bowl shapes. 46 is just for Brittany. We'll not show it. So got some alien soup bowls. 32 and 33. And then one of these, 34. And then 35. This one is fall, kind of simple Airstream. These go live for purchase. Thank you for reminding me that I'm not just doing this for fun. I'm doing it because these pieces are for sale, and these will go live tomorrow, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there's a countdown in my stories, so check that out. Or maybe there's not, but there will be by the time this live is over. 36. Very cute. 37. I don't think this one has any animals on it. No. Just a studio for the non-pet lover. Pots and pets don't always mix. My dogs took out a pair of salt and pepper shakers earlier this week. Don't worry, I didn't get mad. 38. Okay. So that is that for this side of the shelf. Thank you. Now for the cups and mugs, which is probably why you're here. Okay. So we have some new tumbler forms. I used to make them a little bit more curved, but I decided this was a little bit more well suited to my style and probably easier to grip. So these are made in a set, 39 and 40. And when I say made in a set, I mean made in a series. They're sold separately, but they're similar motifs and will be under the same listing. 41 and 42. 44 and 43, and then 45, $46 and $47. Apple orchard, pumpkins. Got a little wheelbarrow full of fall leaves. Pumpkin on the inside. Okay. Down here, 48. 49. This is my first attempt at a sunset. I think it turned out pretty well. Next time I'd like to add some more purple, I think, though. Very cute, though. Very colorful. Hi, Melanie's. My favorite eating establishment in Boone, my hometown. Little tiny mug. And on the other side, little tiny s'more or marshmallow for s'mores. Cute. 50. So this is another dog-centric one. That little dog is so cute with the polka dots. I got very excited about that one. And this is a series, so 51, 52, 53, and 54. So these are all will be under the same listing. Little sunflowers, little pumpkin, fall trees, tire swing. On the inside, a little tiny sunflower. So 55, 56, and 57, sunflower unicorn mug. Definitely the last time I will make these this year because I think the sunflowers will be a fall only thing. But they turned out really cute. Rainbow inside. Sunflower and rainbow on the bottom. And, oh man, these studio mugs are really detailed. So 58 and 59, these are made in a series. Usually I don't make studio mugs in a series because they're so detailed. It's really difficult to duplicate them accurately, but I do my best. Rainbow mug stack on the handle. Little tiny rib on the inside. tools on the bottom. And then 60 and 61. This is another dog one with a lounge area in the studio. There's also a little calendar with a tiny unicorn on it, and I kind of want to keep this one just because of that. It's very cute. Laptop, because being an artist is no longer all about making art. You also gotta go live on Instagram and spend time on your computer and stuff. 61. Got a pegboard. This goofy little smiley face on the corkboard. Another laptop and to-do list. A calendar with mountains and a sunset outside the window, which is kind of fun. And more dogs in their little lounge area, because dogs got to be comfy while you're working. If you know my studio, you know that my dogs have their own space underneath my work table at all times. Gotta have their comfies. So this is another series. This is transitioning from, these are all big mugs. I knew you'd like the sunflowers, Brittany. 62, 63, 64, and 65. So this is where the medium mugs start. So these are a little bit smaller than the big mugs, a little bit more of like your standard dining mug size and shape. Thanks, Olivia. So greenhouse, pumpkin, apple orchard, carrots, root vegetables, apples, leaves. Pretty cute. And there are 4 of these, and there are 5 of these. So let's see. This one's cute. My mom's gonna freak out. Sunflower is more versatile. So this is the alien mug. There are 5 of these. This is high. I kind of questioned this bottom when I was drawing it because it's like I'm staking my claim on planet Earth, but I think I'm good with it. Okay, this is my favorite. Because there's cheese in it, which is so silly. So this is just a fall picnic one. Got a baguette and some apples and a bottle of wine and some vibrant fall colors. This handle, I'm going to be making more with this handle. I only made one because I really wasn't sure if I would like it, but I really, really like it. Again, full picnic inside the mug, and more on the bottom, complete with a tiny ant. Okay, 72 and 73, another series. Kind of simple, but lots of dogs. It's funny that I call these mugs simple because even a year ago, I feel like this design would have been one of my most complicated designs. But now, with the tiny, tiny leaves and the rainbow handle, the tiny pumpkin and all the pets, call it simple. Okay, 74 and 75. Just a rainbow explosion with unicorns. Thank you, Brittany, you're the best. Little cloud on the inside. Rainbow on the bottom, of course. And then these are a little bit smaller, 76 and 77, than the medium mugs. The ounces will be in the listing, but I would say this is probably like 10 or 11 ounces, whereas the other medium mugs are more like 12 or 13. And I'm almost done, so if you have any questions, go ahead and gear them up now, because I gotta get to work. I'm not gonna hang out on live for a long time. 78, another kind of simple one. Lots of s'more themed. Delicious. All right, last mug, 79. This one is a stout, smallish mug. It's a little bit wide, so it's probably still holds, I don't know. I'll tell you in the listing, but probably like 10 ounces at least. Got a pie. Got to bring pie on a picnic. Apple on the inside. I will save this live, unless I make a horrible mistake and accidentally delete it, which I've totally done before. If I do that, I apologize. But I'm going to try really hard. I think I can hack it. Okay, so those are all my mugs. Brittany, the sunflower unicorns are 55, 56, and 57. Hi, Mike Pope. Oh my goodness. My friend from college. So here we have the jewelry. So these are all made in a series, 80 through 83. Little radish, carrot, apple themed. Little rainbows with fish hooks, 84 through 88. And then 89 through 95 are these kidney hook ones. And these will be under separate listings, the fish hook and the kidney hook, because those are pretty different. And let's see, how many pumpkin patch ones were there and the apple orchard? Pumpkin patch ones, there are 3 big ones, and some of them have apple orchards on them and some of them don't. So 45 has an apple orchard and 47 has an apple orchard. And then the medium ones, there are 4, and these are a little bit smaller, and it is an apple orchard and a pumpkin. And that is numbers 62 through 65. I'm so glad you like the earrings, Brittany. Thank you. All right. Does anybody have any other questions, comments, concerns before I log off and start listing? No? Okay, great. Well, I'm going to go. It's going to be a late night of listing because I am admittedly quite behind. Thanks, Bob. But I'm so excited to see you guys tomorrow. And if you have any questions, I will probably be on my phone an embarrassing amount for the next 24 hours. So if you have any questions, please send me a DM. And I am here for you. We'll get through this together. So thank you so much for joining me. And I'm going to try to log off while saving this. Hi, lady. That last comment, Debbie Morgan Harris, is my mother-in-law, and she's amazing. Okay. Love you. Bye.